Yo, what's up, y'all? Happy Friday, TGIF to everybody in town, everybody out of town, everybody in the middle of town. I don't know. Anyways, we do have workouts tonight, and we had one set up for Denver, but no one's showing up to the Denver ones. We do need more people, which is why we're going to have tryouts soon, okay? We have tryouts coming up here, I believe, January 24th and 26th. All right, one of them is in Denver, one of them is in Broomfield. We'll have tryouts in all three locations, adding Aurora in February as well. All right, we will be adding people. If you want to come to those tryouts as a member or as a non-member or as like a visitor or whatever, show up and it's just open gym. All right, so make sure that you guys see the trial dates and understand that it's just open gym. I will be adjusting the February, March, and April ones to make those on Monday, Wednesday, Friday so that we can be in the big gym as requested by some parents as well. So there will be some adjustments in the future on that. So heads up for that. If you guys are doing homework, great job for that. And we have games this weekend, okay? I just sent out an email yesterday. If you did not get that email, what's up, Taz? What's popping, man? I see you in the comment section. If you're in the comment section, let me know. But yes, if you are following us and you were emailed, if you didn't get the email, it's on our website that you can just click on to check. If you go to our website, limitlesshoops.com, you get to see everything that we're doing, but just by scrolling down to right here. You get to see these live streams that come up, but also like email stuff like this where it says games in Aurora and Broomfield coming up here soon. So once you click that stuff, you're taken to this newsletter, and here's the newsletter that got sent out. It also has this on our booking page, of course, but we have games on the 8th, which is tomorrow for the 5th through 8th graders, 1st through 4th graders, 3rd through 6th graders. I mixed them up so that you could possibly play in two different games because I don't know how many kids that we'll have. Once we get too many kids, I will just cordon those off to where it's like you can just play for one team. All right, but for right now, I have them overlapping. So if you're a 3rd or 4th grader, you can be on two different teams. If you're a 5th or a 6th grader, you can be on two different teams as well. All right. Now, if you're a 7th, 8th grader or 1st and 2nd grader, yeah, you kind of had a luck on that one. But we will mix it up so that we have enough players. And that's why I did that. Okay, and then we don't play again until the following Sunday. Actually, it's the following Saturday because if you scroll down a little bit more, we have a tournament. The MLK tournament is a one-day tournament in the Westminster area. We're not sure about which school yet. But we will have 3 teams in that one playing 3 games apiece. The schedule is to be determined for that Saturday. But our schedule for that Sunday follows with all these games. So make sure you guys sign up for all those games, show up. Make sure that you guys show up 30 minutes early as well. I love how I'm saying all this like I'm speaking to 1 million people when I'm only speaking to like 10 of you. Because I think 2 or 3 of you guys watch it live. And by the end of the day, we'll get like 12. So I'm not really speaking to the entire world, but I'm acting like I'm speaking to the entire world. All right. So what's up, Hannah Carrington? Which I'm guessing this is Jaden. Jaden Carrington, what's up, man? All right. So, and then after that, we have our first tournament in Aurora. Not our first. We've had one like last year, but this is our first one recently when we've had new Aurora people. So we got to try to start appealing to them too. So we're going to try to be in all locations playing actual games because, I mean, they might have practice in their location, but if they don't have games, they're going to be like, come on, dude, this ain't really an Aurora program unless you play games out here. But the funky thing about Aurora is that there are no games going on in Aurora. It's crazy. I mean, the Aurora population is skyrocketing. I mean, like, Denver isn't even as big as Aurora now. There's so many basketball players in Aurora, like so many good basketball players. And you know where they play? They come all the way out to Broomfield to play basketball. We need more Aurora teams. So, since that's where all the competition is, and they do have gyms out there, we're going to start doing more and more tournaments in Aurora. And even the one that I'm in goes, we may be in Denver. We're not sure. I'm like, oh my God, the one tournament that I found. But we will start holding our own tournaments eventually in Aurora. All right, so we will be out there either way. So if you are a local kid, like a Broomfield or a Westminster kid, and you need a ride, ask me. I will take you down to Aurora myself. I will carry you there in my car. And we will go down there just to so that we can hype our Aurora people up so that they want to come to practices more often. Jaden's one of them too, right? All right. So that's our scheduling stuff. We also have our elite team stuff as well. So anyone signed up as an official member like they paid the $3,000 fee for the next 2 years or whatever. You may be on the elite team, but you got to sign up before the end of the month to tell us which tournaments that you want to go to. Okay, so if I click here for the tournaments, it shows you which tournaments that we're going to this spring and summer, and there's 5 different tournaments. If you sign up for just one, you get a custom jersey with your name on the back, and and a few more things that I will add then, so we can go on the road together. You're not really mandated to do this, so don't feel like it. But we need to figure out how many people that we have by the end of this month, so we can start getting flights, hotels, and everything like that. We get Airbnbs where everyone can stay together, so we make it as cheap as possible to travel. So you don't have to buy your own hotel room. You can just pay the $200 fee. We will take your kid. Parents don't even need to go. And then to buy a plane ticket for there and back. That's about it. All right, so it's probably by like maybe the cheapest travel team in maybe the country. Okay, so we take care of a lot of stuff, and we have a lot of fun, and we play against some extremely good competition. But these are the best moments of our lives because we get to hang out with each other in huge ways, and it's fun. But all the information is on our site right there. Going back to the email again, we have our monthly tryouts coming up here soon. January 24th at Skinner Middle, January 26th at Skyview Elementary School. But I will be switching the February one. So once I start advertising for this elsewhere, I will switch the February ones to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe like on a Wednesday at, what school is that? Silver Hills, instead of Skyview. So, but anyway, you guys don't need to know that. And then we also have videos online. I don't know if you saw the video today on our YouTube page, but I think that we got hacked. What's up, Teo? We got hacked, man, by Anonymous. It was crazy. See what that video's about. I just watch it real quick. They're talking about the NBA or something like that. I don't know what's going on. But we have videos posting every single day at 4 o'clock. It'll always be at 4 o'clock, exactly at 4 o'clock, no matter what, throughout the entire year. And it'll switch different categories, what the videos are talking about. So keep track of that stuff. Watch the videos, spread the word, etc. Traveling is lots of fun. Yes, it is, Taz. All right. Moving on to our quote of the day. What is the quote of the day today? It is, life must be lived as play. I mean, I get it, but do you guys get that? Are kids able to understand that quote? Can you even see that quote? Is it too small, too blurry? I think I need to get HD versions of that stuff. But okay, yes, life must be lived as play. Yeah, I think that helps a lot. I know, just with basketball in general, if you're trying to shoot a whole bunch of shots up, trying to get your 500 shots in, just counting to 500 one at a time is not very good. You're going to be tired of it by the time that you get to 90. You'll be like, how many more? But imagine if you were like, hey, race me to 100 or race me to 10. Loser has a push-up. And then you kept playing that game. You might shoot for 8 hours and shoot 1,000 shots because it was fun, right? Well, everything in life is like that. Whether it be homework, hanging out with family, raking the leaves, whatever your task is, have some fun with it. And life must be lived as play. Because again, the pandemic taught us one thing. It taught us that life's short and that we should be happy in life, right? So take that lesson and run with it, because that's the greatest lesson ever. Because I hear old people talking in movies all the time, and they're like, what is life? And they're like, it's happiness. And then we're like, oh, same as that old guy said. I don't believe you. And then you turn old and you're like, it is happiness. All right, so just understand that that's the answer. And yes, you can do amazing things that take so much hard work and so much heart and are so hard to do, and take so much discipline, but you can do those things in a fun way. All right? And life must be lived as play. Make everything into a game, into a competitive game. Just have some fun with it. If you want to just lift weights, lift weights against someone. It passes the time. It makes everything more interesting, and it's just better for everything. Okay, trust me. So that's a great, great, great quote of the day. It is, life must be lived as play. Moving on to our itinerary. Our itinerary goes like this. All right. In the future, we have back down series, pick and roll, rescreen, Statue of Liberty, 2-ball catch layups, dowel jumps, and peekaboo shots. Coming up here soon. We aren't doing that yet because that is the elementary stuff, which we won't do until the future. Once we start having 3 practices, separate groups, we will do all these every single day when it's that day. But for right now, the elementary school is the future. High school is the past, which is right now. No, the past is, I'm going to say it right now. Pick and roll, retreat to pass, jump stop to corner option, jab to 3-option jumper, shots to box outs, Lana's moves, and one-on-one post. That's what we're doing. That's what we just did in the past. So make sure that you have perfected those items, that you filmed them, that you tried them, that you guys understand that stuff. If you have any questions about it, you should have already asked it, etc. But the stuff that we're doing tonight is this stuff. And since Coach Derek won't be there, I will be there. Thank God it's the autonomous workouts. I'm just going to have you guys do this the entire hour by yourself. I don't even need to do it. So you guys need to do this stuff on your own during practice. I'll put you guys in groups and I will judge you 2 different ways, individually and by group. And maybe by overall. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So that there's like levels to it. And I'm going to be judging you guys by the levels of inspiration, basically, okay? I want you guys to do these 5 drills. I will have some kind of rotation. I don't know. I'll make up something. But I will just sit back the entire hour and just watch. And it'll be as if I'm not in the room. You can't ask me questions. You can go get water whenever you want. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to judge everybody and say who the best person is and who the worst person was. Then I'm going to judge every group and say who the best group was and who the worst group was. Maybe you have to run. I don't know. Maybe I have prizes. I have no idea what I'm going to do. But I will also judge the overall group as well on these 5 things. All right, judge rank dribbling, retreat explode drill, step ups to shots, baseline sweep finger roll, and pick and roll layup to create. Those things, just so that you have a heads up, they look like this. All right, so here we go. So judge ring dribbling. I might have to do that one actually, because obviously you guys can't judge yourselves, or can you judge yourself? Maybe I'll have you guys judge yourselves too, and like do some dribbles in front of each other. I think I will do that. No, I think I'm gonna have you guys judge yourselves. Yes. All right. So yeah, I'm going to add this too. So you guys just judge each other and then you re-situate them. So maybe you go for like 15 seconds and then rotate 15 seconds and then switch, 15 seconds and then switch. And maybe the winner person can be the next judge. And you guys go through like maybe 5 different rounds and say who the best is, who the worst is. And you guys can make up your own dribbles. Possibly. All right. So that's one drill right there. Next drill. We have the retreat explode drill. You go forward, push out. Make sure that you dribble back while looking forward, go between your legs and then push out. You don't want to dribble anywhere by that line after you go between your legs. You want to step long and dribble longer. All right? And this is so that when you drive to the basket, you don't need to jump stop. A jump stop is for a good player. A retreat dribble is for a great player. The second one that we do is between our legs behind our back. All right? Connor's still not great at it. You have to keep that foot still. All right, so you go back and it's between your legs behind your back. He does it well this way, I think. Oh, no, he doesn't do it well that way. You want to cross your leg. But we will explain that tonight. So yes, it's the retreat explode drill. The third one is step ups to shots. All right, it's a race to 10, and you go 2 step ups, and then you shoot the ball. But if you make it, then the next time you go is 4 step ups, and then the shot. And then you keep making it and you keep going higher and higher and higher until the first one gets to 10. Maybe you guys can have like winner losers, like push-ups. I don't know. It's probably going to be up to you guys. Maybe I might say something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just give you guys ideas. But all this stuff is on you guys because it's the autonomous workouts tonight. So you guys can know that you don't even need us to work out. So anyone who didn't show up to the workout, if you have a basketball court, you could have did the entire workout at home if you had enough like push inside your own body. All right. Next one. Baseline sweep to finger roll layup. All right. I did a breakdown on this too. You guys will see that later on in a few months. But yes, it's pretty decent on one side of the court. It's okay on the other side of the court. But we're gonna bounce the ball after the sweep. Take 2 strong dribbles and then finger roll the ball up and in. You got to get to full speed on this. You got to smash the ball up high so that if anyone dares to come over and to try to contest your shot, that they're just going to foul you. So it's a very, very aggressive move, but it's a hard move to do. Next one is pick and roll layup to create. All right, for pick and roll layup to create, you're going to do the entire pick and roll little sandwich that we have here, but you want to go over as fast as you can, and you want to drive inside the lane. Now, we say create because it's not always a shot. It could be penetrate to dish, right? But this is if they have no show and no help. So if they're coming late for the help, that kind of counts. Step ups to shots are fun. They are pretty fun. We are mixing in soccer skills for that one. because you have to have good footwork. All this stuff is a mix of everything, but those are the 5 drills, and that's what we're doing today. So make sure y'all do it. Did anyone happen to do it and post it to our homework section already? Let's see. I posted my homework. Kieran says your shots is still the last one, so no one's been posting homework lately. Come on, homework people. Post. Isn't it supposed to be new year, new me? Why? No one's posting. I thought we would have like so many kids. I was like, yo, here comes the New Year's resolution kids, because that's how people act. They're like, it's January 1st. I will try hard. All right, and then they stop on January 4th. But y'all never started. What's going on? New year, new you. Come on, dudes. Step it up. All right? It's not, hey, it's hard, but you go. Especially here in Colorado, I get it, because there's no outdoor courts and it's always like snowy and crap like that. Figure it out. All right, you guys, figure it out so we can all get to the promised land together, so y'all can make it past where I made it. That's my dream for y'all. So do this stuff, do the homework, and let's watch the story of the day. What is the story of the day? I forgot what it was. Well, we're about to find out together. All right.
Workouts should strive to have no kids standing in line waiting for their turn for very long. But when players are in that short line, they should watch the player currently going through the drill and learn from their mistakes and successes as if it were them in the drill. Never miss any opportunity to improve.
Never miss any opportunity to improve. And yes, I can't get into the gym. My dad can't take me. That happens too. We can figure it out some other kind of ways though too, guys. You can always do like ball handling or maybe some bed shots. There's always something to do, some push-ups, do something. But I can finally record outside. Good job. Homework is posting, Taz. I hear you, man. Good job. But yes, as for that motivational story, workouts should strive to have no kids standing in line, which ours do strive to do. But when kids go so slow sometimes and the transition is slower, it begins to get backed up. That's kind of on y'all, but we do need to speed up in that regard. Basically, if it's your turn, you got to go right away. And then you can't just sit there and think. But while you're standing in line, learn from them. Pay attention. All right? It's hard for some people to focus the entire time. I get that. Some people have ADHD, etc. Yo, just focus. All right, and you'll get stronger focusing. And if your focusing skills are very, very high, you'll be able to do monstrous things in life. All right, the kids that pay attention in school, it doesn't mean that you're going to learn stuff in school. Yeah, you will, but the bigger thing is that you'll be able to pay attention in life, because you're making your brain stronger and stronger and stronger. So if you're like nodding off in class and blah, 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 you're going to be like a lazy dude when you grow up. All right, try to focus and train your mind to have enough focus so that anything that anyone tells you, you just remember, and then all of a sudden you're this great businessman. All right? So train your mind, and you do that during basketball practice as well. Focus the entire time. You're not taking time off just because you're standing in line. You're not going to get up there and make the same mistake that someone else made. All right? Learn from their mistakes, learn from their successes, and then go on forth from there. All right, we got our movie of the day. What are we talking about for the movie of the day? Oh, there we go. Bang the Drum Slowly. You thought that I was just making noise? Nah, it's the name of the movie. Bang the Drum Slowly. It's a movie that I have never seen before, and I doubt that you'll watch it either, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it anyways, because it is the 4th grade movie of the day. So if you are a 4th grader, watch this movie. All right, Bang the Drum Slowly. And I was wrong. It's the 3rd grade movie of the day if you're a 3rd grader. Third grader movie of the day, Bang the Drum Slowly. Now, this is a movie where, like, someone like my dad might be like, you had to have seen this great movie. It was so amazing. And it taught us about baseball. Okay, yeah. It is that kind of movie. But from what I've read, it's like a great, like, male bonding flick in which they use sports as like a backdrop. And like one guy has like he's like sick, and his teammates need to like lift him up, but he kept it like a secret, and his one teammate knows, and like it's like a lot of humbling experiences going on. My guess is it's a very good story. I have not seen this movie. If you watch this movie, please post a movie review so we can know something about it. All right? When you post your movie reviews, you don't need to give up the whole story. We're not checking to see if you know it. We're just trying to see if you posted it and talk some people into watching it. You don't need to tell them the whole movie. Noah. All right, but Noah has been the only one posting the movie reviews. This is the third grade movie. I can't give it any stars because I don't know about it. I would hate to discourage you from watching it because it might be something great. And I have a feeling it's a great movie. I just don't know. But if I wanted to read a review about it, it says this movie was given 2 thumbs up by Siskel and Ebert back in the day. It's recognized as one of the top 100 movies of all time in this one thing. It's an American Film Institute. So it should be pretty good. Why haven't we seen it? Because it's a tad bit old. I don't know. Does that disqualify a movie from being good if it's just a little older? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. So, third graders, watch the movie Bang the Drum Slowly, and at least tell us why it's called Bang the Drum Slowly. Was he a drummer? Is that just a thing for when someone's about to die, like a death march? Did they bring drums onto the field to say whenever the other team was going to throw a strike, like the freaking Houston Astros did when they were banging trash cans? We don't know, because we didn't watch the movie. Some third grader, please watch this movie, please. Moving on to our trivia question. Trivia question for the day is, we have Kieran and Noah tied. All right, now Kieran's a tough dude to beat in the trivia question, especially since he has Declan helping him out, and Zach helping him out, and Maggie helping him out. They are a trivia family. I think Maggie knows more trivia than Noah does, and I think Noah I don't even know if Noah watches more basketball than she does, but yeah, that entire family, trivia kings and queens. They're going to be hard ones to beat. Let's see what the mascots can do, or if anyone else can step it up as well. Good luck in the trivia question today. This one is exceptionally easy if you happen to know trivia or know anything about basketball. So, sorry to anyone who's trying to Google stuff. The Googlers, you're probably going to be behind on this question. I'm just telling you, you should probably just guess on this one. Someone is easily going to know this question. All right? The question is, let me get my music ready. The question is, all right, the Miami Heat have been in the NBA for 30 years. It hasn't been a ton of time, but a long time now. I remember when they first started. That's how old I am. But yes, so their record books aren't that huge, but they do have one record that's pretty prolific. And I want to know, who is the Miami Heat's all-time leader in shot blocks? That's the question. Who is the all-time leader in shot blocks in Miami Heat history? He's probably someone who's been there for a long time, maybe. Maybe someone tall, maybe someone short. There's been so many prolific players that play for that franchise, but who is it? Who's the all-time leader in shot block history from the Miami Heat? Miami, Florida Heat. Jimmy Butler, he hasn't been there that long. He's been there for 2 years, so it's not going to be him. It only counts if they got the blocks on this one team. So if they play for a different team, it's not that. Oh yeah, Teo Trujillo with the answer. That is the answer. The answer is Alonzo Mourning, spelled with the U. All right, and Alonzo Mourning, no one really knows him anymore. It was weird. Everyone knew him because he was a monster shot blocker, okay? Monster shot blocker. Great shot blocker. And then he's a great player for the Miami Heat. And he played for, I believe, the Charlotte Hornets as well, something like that. All right. But later on in his career, he was known for getting dunked on by Vince Carter, okay? But and it was when Vince wrapped it around his back, went up chest to chest with him, and then dunked it. It was crazy, okay? But now, you know what he's known for now? He's known for one thing and one thing only now, and it is the most random thing in the world. If I can get a bigger picture of it, let me see. A bigger picture of this. All right. He is known for, can I get this, please? I need to get it. I need to make it move. It's too small. It's okay. All right. Let's see if I can. There it goes. There it goes. This is what Alonzo Mourning is known for. And you guys who don't know Alonzo Mourning are going to be like, oh, that's who he is? Alonzo Mourning is known for this GIF. They asked him about it, and they were like, have you seen the GIF? He's like, yes, I have. His whole career has been reduced to this GIF, and they asked him, what were you thinking? He's like, I have no idea. But whatever I was thinking, you saw it in my face, and he was like, dude, we are losing, but like, that makes sense. All right? And we've had those moments where you're just like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? But then you're like, that's why. Yeah, nah, that adds up, dude. All right, and these times in your life, I would almost call them like understandable regret, where it's like, yeah, you don't want to have those moments because it's stuff that you know that you could have done better. You know that you could have stepped it up in this regard or that regard. You know that you should have known better. All right, so. While this might reduce a Hall of Famer's career to like almost nothing, I don't think so. I think that this GIF is great. It shows you like, dang, stuff just happens sometimes, man. Like, yo, and it does. But your job to yourself is to make this stuff happen as less often as possible. Okay? Where you don't want to have this look right here. You don't want to have the Alonzo Mourning GIF look. Alright? But anyways, congratulations on getting the answer right, Tail Trio. You got 1 point. You're awesome. Let's see if it even updated, just so you can see yourself. Is Tail's number updated yet? Yeah, there you go, man. 1-1 to 1. The winner of the trivia for the month gets a coin. All right, the month we have this show every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so you get to know if you're part of the trivia question and blah 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 blah. And let's move on to the last segment. What do we have here? We got our news segment, and what kind of news are we talking about today? Oh, we got LeBron James again. All right, LeBron James and the legend of the 8 points. I will be showing my son this box score. I believe that was not LeBron James saying that. I think it was either Danielle Marshall or who was the tall guy for that team? Drew Gooden. I played against Drew Gooden too. But Drew Gooden had 30-something points in that game, but LeBron only had 8 points. Imagine being so good at basketball that they made a whole article about the last time that you scored less than 10 points. That's pretty cool. I used to think that about baseball players. They would have Mark McGwire's or Barry Bonds stats come across the bottom of the screen, and it would be like Barry Bonds went 1 for 4 today, which is like average, but that was like news because he didn't hit a home run. I was like, dang, to be that good is pretty crazy. But with that said, again, I also remember watching Michael Jordan play. And I remember hating him. And it was like, oh, I hate this dude so much. You know, why did I hate him? Because I was a Lakers fan. All right, and my best friend at the time was from Chicago, and he loved Michael Jordan. So I was like, screw you. Magic's better than Michael, even though he wasn't. All right, and I was like, dude, they always pass the ball to Michael Jordan. Always. And I would point to the screen and be like, watch. They're going to pass it to him again. He gets the ball every play. Of course he's going to score the most points. All right, now, while that's true, there is a reason that they're passing it to him every single time. All right, there's a reason that Luka has the ball in his hands every single play. There's a reason that Donovan Mitchell has the ball in his hands to do everything every play, because they are the best. And when the best are getting triple teamed and double teamed because the entire team focuses on them, it is great that they're still able to pull out these numbers, even through the face of all this adversaries. How do I say that word? Advertisements. You know what word I'm thinking of. I really cannot think of words when I'm doing this. Adversaries? What is the word I'm looking for? Whatever. Adversities, yes, adversities, through all of their adversities. That's crazy. The mind is like shuts off during this stupid show. But yes, and it is kind of prolific where you can hold a guy who's going to be their main scorer to 8 points. So I give props to that team as well. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Just imagine being a guy like that where everyone knows that the ball's going to come to you. The ball does come to you. And you're still able to produce at a high enough club to one day have an article like this about yourself. So if you do have that bad game, just be like, it's just one. It's just one. And you want to train yourself to be like as hardcore as these people. But I mean, seriously, if they're going to shoot 30 shots, they're bound to score more than 10 points in a game. Come on. LeBron's record and like Michael Jordan's record of scoring over 10. I mean, it's kind of silly, but it's also kind of amazing. So I give them props. Great job. Let's not forget that the quote of the day, you guys, is life must be lived as play. All right, make sure that you watch our videos online. All right, I went through a lot of trouble getting all those videos posted, even though the one guy hijacked my video today. Tell me what you think about that. A guy in a mask hijacked my video today. What in the heck is going on? Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta figure this out. Peace, y'all. See you tonight.